If you're interested in what's new or thinking about upgrading from an older Apple Watch device, here are all the differences between the Apple Watch Series 8 and Apple Watch Series 7, from price and design to features and battery life. But before we start, make sure to give this video a like and let's start the video. Apple Watch Series 8 versus Series 7, price. Amazon offers the Apple Watch 8 GPS/41mm for $399 and $349. Apple has maintained the same Apple Watch prices for several years, with the Apple Watch Series 8 starting at the same price as the Apple Watch 7. The 41mm Apple Watch 8 starts at $399, with premiums for the larger 45mm model and cellular connectivity. You might be able to find the Apple Watch 7 on sale with the best Apple Watch deals as retailers clear out stock. However, the majority of what we can find online now are refurbished models that frequently cost as much as a brand new Apple Watch 8. While we already mentioned that you probably don't need to upgrade, you can save money by trading in your Apple Watch. Apple also announced a new $249 Apple Watch SE for the budget-conscious 2022. Apple Watch Series 8 versus Series 7, design. In comparison to the Apple Watch Series 4 through Apple Watch Series 6, the larger Apple Watch 7 sizes introduced a significant design change. It gave the Apple Watch a slightly curvier shape and slimmer bezels around the display than before. Apple also made the Series 7 design more dust-resistant. From what we can tell, this design is nearly identical to the Apple Watch Series 8 design. The most noticeable difference is the color palette, with the Apple Watch Series 8 available in Midnight, Starlight, Silver, and Product Red. Blue and green have already exited the building. Simply looking at the two watches, it's difficult to tell the difference between the Apple Watch Series 7 and the Apple Watch Series. However, the same cannot be said for the Apple Watch 8 versus Apple Watch Ultra. Apple Watch Series 8 versus Series 7, features. Because of the release of watchOS 9, the majority of the Apple Watch Series 8 versus Apple Watch Series 7 experience will be similar. Existing Apple Watch Series 7 units will get new running features, sleep tracking metrics, the medications app for keeping track of different prescriptions or pills, an AFib history tool, and more as one of the watchOS 9 support devices. The Apple Watch Series 8 will come preloaded with watchOS 9. It will see the release of Apple Watch's low power mode, but more on that in the battery life section below. What about the features that are unique to the Apple Watch Series 8? The most significant advancement is the skin temperature sensor, which is being marketed as a tool for cycle and fertility tracking. Wrist temperature changes are accurate predictors of ovulation. In terms of crash detection, the Apple Watch Series 8 has two new motion sensors on board, as well as updated gyroscopes and accelerometers. Together, these can sample motion 4x faster than before, allowing the watch to detect a crash as it occurs. If a car accident occurs, the Apple Watch will automatically call 911 and notify your emergency contacts. Apple Watch Series 8 versus Series 7, battery life. Both the Apple Watch Series 8 and Series 7 have a battery life of 18 hours when regular fitness tracking, sleep tracking, and the always-on display are enabled. We're used to daily charging at this point, though the Apple Watch 7 fast charging feature has improved it. The new Apple Watch's low power mode, which borrows a setting from the iPhone and iPad, will disable certain power-draining features while leaving the device mostly usable. The Apple Watch can last up to 36 hours in low power mode. Apple Watch Series 8 versus Series 7, how do they compare? Apple set a high standard for smartwatches several years ago, which is why incremental improvements continue to pay off. However, competing smartwatches are improving, not quite good enough to beat Apple at its own game, but the gap is closing. The top challengers expected later this year are the Google Pixel Watch and the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5. While there isn't much different this time around, it is a little better. Those with older Apple Watch devices, on the other hand, will benefit more from an upgrade because they will get the new design introduced last year,